Hello friends, and welcome back to episode 13 of our Let's Play series of Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. Last we left off, we had solved 3 of the cases, or concluded 3 of the investigations. We killed Klosterheim. We decided to take the purest route for the Imperium and stick to the morals of the Imperium. I'm not saying that is the purest route. It is classed as the Puritan choice that we made. But we have a new investigation to go on to now. We need to find Gregor Van Winter's logbook in order to ascertain the possible position of Uther Tiberius, where he was taken when injured. So, let's go. Rebel Guard, Rebellion on Dagno Primaris. Oh, maybe it's not this one. Van Winter Legacy, that's what we need. Sorry, picked the wrong one. Void Pirates, survivors of the Van Winter House. The chamber of the Alpha Pariah is protected by an impenetrable force field, and only Uther's inquisitorial rosette can open this ancient barrier. However, Uther Tiberius was gravely wounded, and his most devout followers rescued him from the Martyr and took him somewhere safe. I must find out where he was taken, and the Van Winter house holds the key to this mystery. It is time to visit one of the former ports of the disgraced rogue trader family. Let's go.
Is a despicable hive of heresy and corruption.
Our crew members became wanted fugitives after the Purge. They found refuge and sought to make a livelihood the best way they could.
It still won't absolve them from their sins against the Imperium. What should I be looking for?
Each of our void stations have a harbour master to supervise the operation of the port facilities. If the Cavalier still frequents this place, which I'm sure it does, this man must know its whereabouts.
Go up this way, take out these guys. We're just killing everything that moves. Oh, an Ogren. Nice. Do love the Ogrens. An Iron Psalm. Ooh. I don't think I cleared my inventory after the last mission. Right, we're good. Just a little on fire, it's fine. Oops. Thought I could have squeezed through there. I may start uploading.
Loading.
As of recording this, or as of the release of this video, the update for Dark Tide with the Arbites will have been out for a week now. And with that comes along a new, properly structured campaign, so we may do a video on that, as I do really enjoy Dark Tide. We may do a playthrough of the campaign with the Arbites. That'd be fun, I think. As an extra to this one, because this is taking a while to finish. I'm also looking forward to starting Rogue Trader, which the Arbites update will have came out for that as well last week. But I don't think I'll be recording that one because it will take forever. That would be the series over at least a year, I would think, if I did it in hour episodes like I do with the other series.
Reloading.
We will have to see. So many Warhammer games to cover. I don't even know if...
Inquisitor, if I may, do you think that if I help you find the logbook, it could clear my name?
I seriously doubt it. Herman Van Winter was found guilty in trafficking heretical artifacts and consorting with forbidden cults. Your entire house was deemed to be an accessory to the crime.
With all due respect, Inquisitor, I knew my father. He was a sly old fox, a trader who refused neither coin nor adventure, but he was a true servant of the Imperium.
The holy Odos thought otherwise.
More Ogrins! That'll do. So many guys. Right, let's go around. I find it odd that if their family is deemed to be heretical in nature, then why does the Inquisition have one in their employ? Maybe I missed that bit, I don't know. I like how they just burst into like shards of flesh. Kind of scatter like confetti. Renegade Commander, eh? Alright. So many dudes. Missed me.
Loading.
Just ran straight past me. Right, that's clear. So now we go this way. We'll reload.
That's your man, the Harbour Master.
He doesn't look too talkative. Kill the heretic. Captain, the Harbour Master refused interrogation. Tell me he wasn't my only lead.
Maybe not.
Did I give him a chance to
All our
refuse
Harbour Masters used to log
interrogation?
everything into a central cogitator.
I just kind of started shooting.
Agitator.
Anything up here? No. Nothing there either. Okay. I think that was pretty much clear. I did see that there was a chest back here. Grab that first. And now check the cogitator. Right. To Harbour Master Mount. Once again, no open communication with our ship and don't use names, not even the temporary ones. We will meet in person soon. Purge the cogitator. By the Harbour Master to the Pale Mistress. My dear friend, I wish to apologize about the recent delays. You can imagine the logistical and collateral difficulties with these livestock shipments. The current leadership is open-minded about our dealings, but some of the surviving Van Winter old-timers have certain reservations about dealing with the narrow-mindedly consider as a cult. Understandable reservations, I may add, from their perspective, of course. After all, they were serving under an extremely wealthy and dignified rogue trader dynasty for their whole life. This transition must be very troubling for them. Old Grexus may look like a liability in the light of the recent events, but his connections are valuable for our organization. We have to politely refuse your proposal for now, at least. However, we will keep him under strict supervision to avoid his interference in the future. The last portion will arrive in less than 20 cycle. Stay prepared. Safe travels, Marius Mort.
Captain,
Okay.
are you familiar with a man called Nathaniel Grexus?
He was my father's most trusted captain. A boisterous fellow, but a good man.
Your former house members made a pact with a cult, and he refused to follow them into total depravity. They keep him locked up here somewhere.
I would humbly suggest that you find him then. He could be useful.
Right. Where are we going? Ah, back here. Ah, there he is.
Captain Grexus, I need you to come with me.
I need a few bottles of Amasec to invigorate my weary soul, and then I'm off to kill all these mongrels.
Already
They've
done.
already paid for their crimes, Captain.
Ah, I hope you made them suffer. How can I assist you then?
I must find the astute cavalier who might have visited this station.
It was here, until these sniveling rats sold our flagship to a group of abhuman filth. Oh.
Do you know where the cruiser is now?
No, but I've heard rumors about where it's heading. Take me with you, and I can help.
Another member of the crew. Not my crew, at least, just on the ship that we're on. Off we go. Complete the no escape heroic deed. What's that? We will find out. Kill 50 enemies while they are in cover. 1 attribute point. Nice. New level reached. 38. Persistent attrition. Enemies affected by dots are blinded as well. And a passive skill point. Nice. Let's do that. More ranged combat. Do that one. Inventory. Let's see if there's anything worth keeping or getting rid of. That's not as good as what I'm wearing. Still. Master crafted shard. Ooh. Not as good as what I'm using. Is that better? Nope, it's not. Any of these better? No. Nope. No. Yeah, let's put that one there. Right. That's not as good as the artificer implant I've got. So let's put some things in storage. That one. That one. I think that's it. Yes, right. So we scrap the rest. Yep, all clear. Cool.
My sweet Ragnar. What a cheerful sight for these sore eyes.
Captain Grexus. I haven't seen you since you vanished without a trace. Right after you were proved innocent.
It was shameful of me, I know. But I simply couldn't bear to witness how others suffered for your father's misgivings.
You are talking about a house purged for charges of heresy.
House Van Winter was filled with shady elements, no question about that. Some of them even kept me as a prisoner.
Your point being?
Not all of them are backstabbing scoundrels. Ragnar deserves a clean slate, and you won't find a better ally in the sector. Apart from old Grexis, of course.
Start with telling me where I can find the Cavalier.
I overheard my former crew members gossiping about this cult and a world they were planning to visit with the ship. I'll give your navigator the coordinates.
Right. Where to next? Hunt for the flagship. The void station of the Van Winter house held valuable information. The logbook of the family is still on their flagship, the Astute Cavalier. If I find this vessel, I may gain access to the ancient secrets of the family, and finally learn where the ancestor of the Van Winters took Uther Tiberius millennia ago. Nathaniel Grexis, a captain of the rogue trader house, will help me trace the mysterious ship. Let's do it. Come on, you can do it. There we go.
Grexis, you have led me to a world with a full-scale demonic outbreak and no Cavalier in the docks. Explain.
They must have changed her name.
And how are you planning to find her?
Trust old Grexis, Inquisitor. This upper hive is home to an enclave where the notable merchant princes lodge when they're passing through. All those Captain Fancy Pants, you see, not my lot. But they know all about the ships in the local systems.
You are forgetting the small matter of a demonic outbreak.
Trust me, those captains will be fine. All nice and cozy in their fortified palaces, waiting for the right time to make a run for it. Take me to the Enclave, and I'll make sure they help us.
Right. Let's head out.
Grexis, you seem to be oddly untroubled by recent events.
My unrelenting devotion to the Emperor keeps my spirits high.
That and your bottles of Emissac.
We all cope in our own different ways. I want to live to serve the Imperium.
But yes, as I was saying earlier, I would like to do Rogue Trader, but I don't think it would work for stream or as a YouTube series. Not in the way I normally record videos. I think there would have to be pretty hefty chunks of playthrough to get through it in a timely manner. Because right now with this going up, I don't think they may have my videos of Doom Eternal have went up, and that series lasts until October. So it's just one of those things. Let's check round here first.
Redemption is here.
So many little bastards around. Doesn't look like there's anything worth picking up though, unfortunately. Anything up?
Kill the heretic.
Purge the unclean.
I see signs of a desperate battle. Somebody really wanted to protect this Vox station. I'll check the logs. An alarm signal. Really? You're too late. The soothing sound of silence.
Right. Alarms dealt with. Loot got. Oh, a cogitator. From Magistrate Brennan. Regarding Argon Prime Uprising. Widespread rebellion and heresy in Hive City Skyrus Beta. The Upper Hive and the Cathedral sealed shut. Heavy fighting in the Trade District. Lower Hive in disarray. Astra Militarum and PDF regiments regrouping around the geothermal heatsink and Hive genitoriums to prevent sabotage. Loyal reinforcements expected in 2 cycles. Due to the nature of this rebellion, we humbly request assistance and guidance from the Holy Inquisition. Classified addendum only with grade Primus 3 clearance. Decrypted message. Growing influence in the ruinous powers confirmed by authorities of the Adeptus Ministerium and Adeptus Arbites. Unconfirmed reports about heretic Astartes and cultist presence. According to the Adeptus Astra Telepathica, major demonic outbreak is possible. We contacted the planetary governor and he was adamant long-term quarantine and or culling of the population impractical due to economic and political reasons. We need assistance as soon as possible. Due to pacing of events, I'm certain. Due the pacing of events, I'm certain that the taint comes off-world. After checking the Rogue Trader District logbook, I found 4 suspicious vessels. The Fortune of the Depth, the Eternal Light, the Pale Mistress, and the Pride of Fortune. I carry on with my investigation. I'm not going mad. That final paragraph reads really weird. Let me know in the comments if it's just me.
I have found records of a Vox message sent by an Arbitus unit. They suspected that the demonic infestation had been brought in from off-world.
It must have been that cult that bought the ship.
Another reason to find the Cavalier.
Kill them all, I say. I reckon you'd say that too.
Yes, the Arbites. They pronounce it Arbites. There's a lot of debate on how to pronounce it properly. Like, I get it's kind of short for arbiters, so arbiters would make sense, but it doesn't sound right. Neither does arbites.
What were you thinking? I will accompany you, Grexis.
With all due respect, Inquisitor, someone needs to fend off the tide of chaos while I sit down with these esteemed gentlemen for a nice chit-chat.
You are truly trying my patience.
Thing is, I can't see anyone else here with the proper credentials to do this.
I'll take care of the filth. Hurry up, Grexis.
Right. We'll grab this. And we're off. Right.
How are you faring out there, Inquisitor?
Did you find your contacts, Grexis?
Waiting for my security screening. These highborn captains are a suspicious lot.
Right. So many enemies. But yes, I prefer RBDs. It just sounds more like it than Arbites or Arbiters. Because it might as well be Arbiters if it's Arbiters, you know. They've just removed a single letter.
With these people in a palace surrounded by chaos?
Tell them that the Inquisition is taking care of the situation. Now!
Now! That sounded like a break in the voice actor, like off the character. Like they dropped the entire accent and now!
Loading.
Right, that's one warp gate done. Let's head to the next. Can't go that way. I don't know why these guys are here up to now.
Loading.
They just stand around while I do all the work.
Splendid rumors for you, Inquisitor.
Do you know where the ship went?
What? Not yet. But these captains have some interesting stories about a Herman van Winter. Did you know that he got his middens on a rare artifact? A strange navigational tool of questionable origin? That's where all his troubles began.
I'm not in the mood for your tales. Get me to the Cavalier.
Aye, Inquisitor. By the time you're finished with the invaders, I'll have the coordinates.
That'll probably be another investigation we can carry out as to the navigational equipment and its origin. Will that warp gate destroyed? There must be another transport beacon somewhere. Right, that's another warp gate down. They're still spawning in over here. There must be something else. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a glitch. Okay, let's teleport back to the center.
Ready to fight.
And we head this way to get the last warp gate. Supply box. Another level up, very nice.
Teleport beacon range.
Right, think that was it. Still a couple knocking about, but not loads. Right, want to check up here in case there was any chest or anything behind where the portal was. And we can jump in the teleport beacon. Nope, nothing. Right.
Ready to fight.
Back to the center. There's Grexis.
All clear, Grexis. I'm still waiting for the coordinates you promised.
Allow me to express the gratitude of the noble captains with a piece of valuable information.
Do you know the location of the Cavalier, Grexis?
Something like that, aye. These gentlemen have narrowed it down to one potential destination. Your tech priest will receive the data log soon.
Your cooperation is highly appreciated, Captain.
Does that mean I'm free to go?
As far as I'm concerned, you were never implicated in the Van Winter investigation. You can leave.
It was a pleasure working with you, Inquisitor. If you need any help in the future, come and find me. I'll get my old ship back, and I'll be out there, among the stars.
Okay. I would have kept him until the information was verified, but that's just me. Let's go. So, new level reached, 39. Inoculator component unlocked, Calma. Removes all debuff effects on use. Unlocked Saintly Deed, Blessed Bolts. Releases a burst of fire and a frontal cone, damaging all enemies ahead. And a passive skill point. Very nice. Let's get that skill point and we'll finish. Work towards finishing this range tree. We only have 4 left. And what do we have in our inventory? Anything worth using? Let's see. More experience gained. Yep, we'll do that. Nope, that's fine. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. And that's better than that, so we'll do that. Cool. Right. None of these are better. None of the armor's better. Nope. What about the weapons? Nope, not as good as what I'm using already. No, okay, so we will throw that in the stasis. We'll scrap the rest. And we are up to... Let's have a look. Ambush on Alphasia Minor. Okay. Very cool. But that is where we are going to call it for tonight. So, thank you once again for joining me. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye.